And welcome back to Defeating Depression with Disco Elysium. There, I said the title this time.
Oh,
I promised I would on the third video.
I
Remember?
thought that I thought you were saying the name of the channel.
I didn't think
You said
that.
the title before.
I don't know what the name of the channel is, okay?
Okay.
It needs a brainstorming session from friends. The sort of friends that would watch this video in order to support us should also help by suggesting some names in the comments section.
Yeah, all five of you.
You know who I'm
You
talking
know all five of who you are.
to. Imagine me looking at you saying these words.
Oh, by the way, I'm Joe. This is Andre.
Hello.
Maybe we didn't do that part.
In case you were wondering who these strangers are talking to you out of this YouTube video, I'm Andre. This is Joe. This is a currently nameless detective. And
We do not know his name. Yes,
he does not.
he doesn't know his name. We have not discovered it. Oh, a caveat, I guess. We were here in the last video, but instead of saving, we loaded a previous save.
The shortcut for recording and for quick load is the same.
so,
Just so you know.
so that's what happened. So we got a previous save started again, and two checks that we failed on, we succeeded on.
It wasn't nearly as funny.
It
to
was
succeed.
not. It was a bit of a letdown. It wasn't even like a cool thing. We just kind of succeeded. We talked
Didn't get
a bit.
to talk to the ancient lizard brain.
Yeah, didn't get to talk to the ancient lizard brain. We did get more of our debt wiped. I think he wiped the drink, so now we just owe 100.
We owe 60. I want to say.
Oh, 60?
We used
Okay.
to owe 100
All right.
by in the check.
And then this little girl that we were talking to, there's a check afterwards to because it's all feels familiar. We failed that one, but we succeeded, and yeah, she knows you. So
For continuity's sake, some things have changed.
yes.
Sorry, I did that. I'll try not to. John Klaus from Iguania. That's definitely the land of iguanas. Wait, what? No. Boyadero culture. Paltrom and upstream.
Yeah, we don't want to save scum too hard.
So we won't.
So sorry about that. Even especially when the success is less cool than the failure.
It's an interesting point that this game makes, that both success and the failure lead to a different narrative path, each of which could be rewarding. Alright, let's talk to this mom who's making her daughter stand outside of the cold. Hey, lady.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
And I came up with that title all by myself.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Oh, I will.
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in
You can just ask her for money.
Oh my god.
A curious pendant you're wearing. Inland Empire thinks it's a curious.
Yeah, let's follow it.
Oh yes, helps to have an anchor in these times.
She clutches the pendant and narrows her eyes as well.
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Her voice is high pitched, as if to give it more penetration. I wanted to read that part out loud.
What if I want to buy a
Then
book?
why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything? See those shelves there? Go. Be drawn.
Go.
Oh my god.
Everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself. The shelves compel you, don't they?
She's attempting to mentally direct you towards the shelves. She only wants you to buy the goods. She doesn't care about the books.
Truth be told, not really. My sister
She
brings in most of
scoffs.
the goods. I'm sure it's all very literary stuff with well-written prose.
I
But
can't
you don't
believe
learn
you,
about the
lady.
important things in life from fabricated stories. The truth is available if you just know where to look, and you have to open and free your mind to understand.
Alright
She
then,
smiles
lady.
and nods, seemingly relieved.
Let's ask about that curse.
Yes, I will.
Cursed? Who said that? Annette? I will have a word with her. This
No, we just got this kid
it
beat.
has a robustly magnetic energy. Good for commercial activity. My business is thriving, sir. Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Yes, she was.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Wunderbar.
We did.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you.
Oh my god. Let's help this poor girl out.
Thanks. Empathy.
Yeah.
My precious. Her dedication brings joy to my heart.
Jeez, lady.
You have children. I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labor.
Yeah.
You want to tell her that?
No.
Yeah, I want to tell her that.
I know you do.
Bitch.
You gotta let it subside.
Mind your own business, sir. In our
Bitch.
society, people don't get to tell each other how to raise their children. It's none of your or anyone's business.
Alright, it's time to dismantle the free market, I guess.
Fuck
You
you.
must be kidding. There's nothing like that happening. Good, sir. What does a young child do with money anyway? No, I save it for her as a fund. She's securing her financial future out there.
What?
Indeed.
That's the only
Well-
thing you get to say? Look what you've done to us.
That's a cop out,
Yes, we've had quite enough fun here. Right.
right?
All this pressure has made her really anxious. You know, she's chewing on her nails.
God, I've told her not to do that. It's disgusting. And I told you to mind
We
your own
ruined
business.
this girl's life
Clearly, you have no
by
idea
doing
how
the
hard it is to
communism
raise
one
a girl
first.
in this economy.
Well, this won't be the first life communism has ruined, okay?
This economy is a mysterious force, like cosmic weather, mysterious and harsh.
I don't think she can do anything about it.
She can if she has enough willpower.
Oh
This is
no.
what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
Come on, man. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
What you're doing is wrong. Even I know.
Even I know that, and I usually don't know anything. Oh God, that's how you know. That is true, and obviously the will of the free market, maybe.
Actually, it's super alright for kids to chew their hands off. Forget I said anything.
Oh my.
There's only one correct option here.
She
Yeah.
stands stiff and severe, silently fuming. 10 or so seconds pass without change. This is a person coming to terms with a new reality, one where they are wrong. It's not easy.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must be freezing out there.
No, she's gonna go out and beat the kid.
No, we changed her mind.
There.
Did we?
I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress.
This is just a stupid woman.
It sounds like both the husband and the mother Treat her the way she treats Annette.
Uh-huh. Thanks.
Oh.
Empathy.
Well, my mother was horrible, of course. Absolutely perverse energies around that person. But my husband...
Oh no.
My husband is completely different, of course.
This is...
Yes, my husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne.
No distractions.
He made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call a silent partner. Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... No, we couldn't have afforded more children, really. Not in this economy.
Oh dear.
A glimmer of sadness glints through the well-crafted exterior.
Oh, of course. Yes. This economy.
We're quite busy people, you know, my husband and I. Quite busy. Children are a lot of work. You don't look like a father, so I don't expect you to understand. I'm sorry. I'm sure you do understand.
You are a father, I think.
She's been too busy helping me here. So she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course. I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education. She will be back in school the moment the store takes off.
The moment the store takes off, lady.
The woman looks aloof.
Farewell.
She's much softer. Occasionally she glances at her daughter's silhouette.
Oh no.
Hey,
Farewell, book peddler.
yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism.
God
again.
damn you. Damn you. Look what you've
Again.
done.
Again.
Look what you've
How come
done.
there's word on the street?
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in them, literally murder all human beings, regardless of their beliefs.
That kind of stuff.
Oh, right. That's like me. I said some mildly left-wing things, but none of them.
Oh shit.
Oh yes, the mask of ambivalence. Don't deny it. You're about to rip it off and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that would devour and masticate mankind.
Look what you've done to
Oh,
us.
there'll be some mastication, alright.
Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
I want to build communism. Wait, let's talk about what it's about.
Failure. It's about...
Wait, first, what is this communism even about?
Yes, abject failure. Total, irreversible defeat on all fronts. Absolutely vanquished, beaten, curb-stomped and pissed on. Until you came along. You will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world. You alone.
No.
Against every living thing. Against every human alive.
You're a superstar
800
communist
trillion
cop?
real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class. Towering city blocks of bankmen who have the ears of prime ministers. Million-headed armies of nations and the love of your own mother.
And the love of your own mother.
Ooh.
You against the atom, the charm and the spin. Where the whole world failed. Matter failed to bend to human will. Human will failed to get out of bed and tie its laces. You alone, single-handedly, will rebuild the dreams of the working class. You
No,
are
don't.
the last
No.
communist.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God.
Get to work, comrade.
I'm doing it. This is the best option.
Communism is the best option?
Oh yeah,
I
Get
hear
the firing
this.
squads and the animal wagons ready.
There's firing squads and animal wagons. It's better than fascism, that's for sure. Fascism makes Kim hate you.
Yeah, fair enough.
There's also a really hard working libertarianism, I think. And I'm willing to try that for a second playthrough. But it's all about grinding.
But now that
working
lady,
hard.
now we have to like arrest that lady for sitting next to that fuck the police business.
No, I don't think so. That's not how communism works.
Okay.
Here, let me show
Just
you.
in the video games.
So let's
Thank you.
address the question of firing squads.
Now, you can't make an omelette without breaking a few million eggs.
Oh no.
For breathing the pristine air. Yes, let's think about Mazovian socioeconomics.
Not yet. We have so much thoughts right now.
Oh, also it takes away 2 visual calculus.
No. Our visual calculus is like really good. Or it helps us a lot. We lost so much logic.
That's how we became a communist.
Yes.
Word on the street is you're building communism again. Can't make an omelet without breaking a few million eggs.
Whew. At least we know we're a
The
communist.
display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai somewhere.
Oh, Man from Hyundai. A very popular series of adventure novels. They're awfully immoral and violent books. Blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination and nothing to do. What does it matter? They're all the same. However,
You're a terrible
the writer is
bookseller.
always right, they say. If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hyundalaman, the man from Hyundal. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
The man. Hyamdel man.
Hyamdaler Man, the man from Hyamdal.
It's pretty good.
Rows and rows of Hyundalamen blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Hyundal and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Hyundal, Return to Hyundal. And the solipsistic Man from Hyundal and the Hyundal Man. Maybe 100. Man from Hyundal and the sages at the end of the world. Man from Hyundal and the false god.
Dang.
Man from Hyundal and the scorched
This is some
earth.
John Carter
Man
shit.
from Hyundal, the Hyundal colonies. Man from Hyundal and the swamp beast. Man from
So-
Hyundal and the snow crabs.
And snow crabs.
That
This-
all?
This poor voice actor.
Not even close.
Poor.
Man from Hyundal in hell. Man from Hyundal and the forest of slaves.
You just got to read
Man
silly
from
shit like this.
Hyundal under the lake.
I wonder how many takes it took.
Hyundal burning. There's even the Trial of Death, a pastoral combat game book set in the world of Hyundalaman. And so much more.
In the world of Hyamdaler Man.
Let me ask my pain threshold.
A twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching.
What did you ask?
If any of the books call out to me, and I succeeded.
Oh.
Ow!
Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very muscular man from Hyundal in chains, kneeling in front of a staircase leading to a throne. A woman sits on the throne, leering at the man. She's laughing at him, belittling him. Between
No.
the throne and the Hyundala man lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall. The shadow of the woman's headdress looks like a pair of devil horns. The title reads, Man from Hyundal and the Devil Woman.
Not all women.
Not
Who
all
got
women
that?
are
Where did you
evil.
get that thought?
Don't
The
do
display
that,
rack
dog.
before you is burdened
Cool,
under
a
piles
second
of
book.
from Hyundai.
Buy that one when you get a chance, not the other one.
Definitely. Not the stupid suggestion from an uninterested seller.
Sir, I can't talk right now. I'm very busy with my homework. I have so much homework now.
You just can't win.
Math. It's really difficult. Like, really. They say you need it to get rich. Better than standing outside in the cold, I guess.
Yes.
Oh,
Become
I found something while
educated.
you're away. I thought this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out. Not me. The city, I mean. Like Detective does.
Fedora?
Maybe. It's the hat Dick Mullen wears all the time. You'll look way more serious with that.
Yes!
Right, I have to get back to my homework now. Before Mum notices.
Cool.
Man, this is hard.
We ruined her
you.
life, but we got a hat.
Yay!
Give us one to encyclopedia.
Fuck yes.
Yeah!
Looks even better than the head Dick Mullen verse. Dick Mullen is stupid and not even real. You're real, your brain is real, your real brain is inside the head.
Yes! Perfect.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by we're-out-related merchandise.
Yeah, board
Endless
games.
variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition. There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Catawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag.
Oh, I'm very into all this binocular stuff.
Yeah.
There's a box that
Velkrag.
says Wirral.
Oh my god, that's so much money.
Supplements module. The side panel notes a fantastic adventure board game, new maps and miniatures. A sticker on it displays 25 real.
I can't afford this. Can't afford
Let's go talk to that racist guy and up our communism points. Because he's a fascist, right? That guy?
Well, that's not how it works exactly.
Oh.
I don't think.
Because I think we should gain our communism points before we talk to the fat guy. Maybe he'll like us more.
No, he won't. There is no winning with that particular character.
Okay.
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name
It's him.
Yeah.
over and over. A couple of spook novels hide amidst all the detective books. Thrilling tales of spycraft and daring do. Crime fiction is a disgrace. An asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes of the arduous everyday work of actual police officers.
Yeah.
These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends. What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives. Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf?
Yes.
Sure thing.
Dick Mullen on the job. Get me Mullen.
Get me
The
Mullen.
stalwart Adventures of Richard P. Mullen. Dick Mullen and the Murder in the Orchard. The sordid affair of Dick Mullen. A killing is declared. Dick Mullen in the murder house. The final case of Dick Mullen. An obvious lie. Dick Mullen in the clock tower. The ordeals of Dick Mullen.
Yes.
Dauntless Dick.
Dauntless Dick.
Dick Mullen's funeral pyre. The murder of Dick Mullen. Oh no. Turns out he fainted to solve a case.
Just like Sherlock Holmes does once.
Yeah.
Spoilers. I guess.
But isn't that a two-parter though? Like he does die,
Mm,
and then he comes back because
he
said
doesn't
he didn't
die. Not in the books.
Okay.
Yes, there's also the dame who did it. Farewell, my Mullen. Faking death seems to be a common trope in the Mullen series. The morbid tales of Dick Mullen. A dark tide turns.
Farewell, my Mullen.
Tragedy calls for Dick
Don't
Mullen.
say farewell, my
Another
dear.
one with fake death. And, of course, Dick Mullen, the murderer. In order to catch a murderer, Dick Mullen must become the murderer. After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the one question that matters. Who is Dick Mullen?
Well, who is Dick Mullen?
Your quick eye noticed
Yeah!
Nice.
crawling across the spine of a book. The
Crush
title
that.
reads, Dick Mullen.
Crush that,
and the
too.
Mistaken Identity.
Yeah. Double sixes.
A worn paperback from Dick Mullen's classic Hard-Boiled Phase. The premise seems to be that Dick Mullen is framed for the murder of his best friend, and has just a few days to prove his innocence. Could it be the motifs of unstable identities and shocking betrayals? Perhaps you're drawn to the dark and noirish.
No, it's got to be something else.
More about the dark stuff.
Is it because the smoking dame in the slinky red
Wait.
dress on the cover is giving you a hard on?
Oh, right. That's definitely it.
You gross bastard.
That's not what's That's not what's happening.
What? No, that's not what's happening.
Yes, it is.
Ah, no!
Embarrassingly obvious.
No!
No, you waited too long. Now we're perverts. Again.
It's not that bad. Also, this means your blood flow is returning to normal. Good news.
Yes, let's look on the bright side.
Something the matter, detective?
No! Yes.
Yes, ask
The
him.
lieutenant narrows his eyes and contemplates the book for a moment.
I would certainly say she fits the description, providing that's your type.
Followed by this particular novel. There's so much stuff to buy.
Yeah. Some good books. I hope they're worth it.
Ooh. No, thank you.
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People.
Oh,
You
there
see
we
a
go.
large
This is a
variety
third of the
names,
store.
None of which ring a bell.
Yeah.
Browsing through all the books with all their names makes your head spin. None of these seem important or... It's all just vapid egoism.
None of these stories about real people seem to matter to me at all.
Suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz, by one Cecilia Averbrook. High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them is the madcap driver, Jacob Irv. His blonde mane graces the cover. Next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called the Anti-Star. He's famous for shooting morphine into one of his eyeballs.
Good God!
Into the
Oh!
Simultaneously?
Oh!
Next to that, Rivasholian radio personality Ian Bevy stands in front of a rundown drug den. He's a permanent fixture on Channel 8, reporting on real-life crime and ruining cops' days.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free. Do still browse though, but not too long.
I have $5, ma'am.
I'm sorry.
Real.
I don't mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead. Take your time. Time is commerce.
Should bother her about every single one of these
Yes, do it. Annoy that lady.
things. Just discard it here.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature.
No, don't open the Cthulhu doors.
Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, balance. The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services. It serves platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to, and which costs more than this book, is garbage, and will only give you cancer anyway, without even curing your cold or anything. Wholeness, unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take care of anything. Though it is important to note, when it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place.
Oh no.
The book features chapters on topics such as how to find magnesium. It even lists plants you can harvest magnesium from.
Yes.
How to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic.
Yes.
Destroyed his liver. And there's even a chapter on the ancient Seraïs tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent sexually transmitted diseases. Pre and post factum apply. Nothing worth buying.
Wait, what? What's this about
This is just
gallbladder?
mundane garbage. What's even paranatural about this?
Yes.
The throbbing in your head increases with every passing moment you gaze at this shelf. Suddenly, as if out of nowhere, a small green book becomes apparent. The title of it reads, Medicinal Purposes of the Pale.
What's this
What's
then?
the
The
pale?
book contains very little explanation on the matter. This knowledge seems to be taken for granted. The book contains descriptions of various pseudoscientific therapies, alternative medicines, and folk remedies involving the pale, also known as le territoire. For example, it recommends vigorously swatting one's naked body with a venig or hand broom, made from the leafy twigs of a young birch tree from the near pale.
Sounds invigorating.
It is, and good for the circulation too.
What else?
It also recommends consuming distilled spirits like vodka or whiskey that have been aged in the pale. Readers are instructed to cover these jars in a shallow hole just inside the pale and leave them there for 30 to 60 days, depending on the potency desired. Among other benefits, it is alleged to restore a damaged liver to perfect health.
Yes.
I should probably get my hands on some of that.
For general health and well-being, readers are encouraged to take regular strolls through the pale, though a sidebar cautions readers to limit each stroll to less than an hour. These strolls promise to cleanse the mind of warriors and the body of toxins, especially if the perambulator performs this ritual in the nude. Nudity figures prominently in a number of these prescriptions. This is exactly what you need. There's an entire section devoted to cures for men who are struggling to perform their marital obligations.
I probably need that. You're an alcoholic.
Sir, I believe you've been
Oh!
a particular volume long enough.
I can buy it.
Reading. I must insist you buy it.
It's $4.20.
Please,
Ah,
no browsing in that
That's
shelf.
not a coincidence, is it?
It's not.
That wisdom is not free.
I
You
can't
can
have
buy
you
it.
up, like opening a police store next door and stealing my customers. Oh no!
You can buy this pervert book.
I'm gonna buy this pervert book.
Indeed. Something about that book does seem to have spoken to you. Well, I hope it contains what you're looking for.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Yes.
Victoria lady has such a sweet voice.
I
Several
know.
maps also to a bulletin board
Such a
hidden
calming,
inside
neutral
the
voice.
alcove.
It is
Held
very
by
nice.
small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez. It's not really a map, it's a tourist thing. A picture postcard with buildings on it, drawn from an isometric perspective. A date in the upper right corner says 48. Still, it's detailed. Could be pretty useful for scouting ahead. You see the jagged boxes of an industrial...
we should have bought these maps.
...whirling in rags there. The north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the River Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center, teeming with life forms and construction. To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich to you. This is Revachol East. Houdon, it's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do.
It's
Then
bad.
Forberg. It's almost as bad, and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst. It's so small you can't even see it on the map. No, wait. There it is. North of Jamrock. The strip of coast next to the Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor. It looks downright despondent. It's almost Coal City, to be honest. No, this is somewhere to be. This is all you have. But it's still something. Streets and sodium lights, the sky, the world. You're still alive.
Yeah.
Thanks,
We are.
Lucian.
This large map displays archipelagos.
Thank
you see
you,
a
Lucian.
constellation of small dots on the light blue emptiness of the Insulindic Ocean. The largest in the northeast is La Caillou. You are here. Another far away in the southwest, Seminese Islands, Ile de Fantôme. Ozon, Laurentide, Fas à la Mer, Archipelagos, North Arcade Islands. All just specks of dust on the vastness of the Insulindic. On the edges of the map, the color fades into a blur of dotted lines, black and white. In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou in a bookstore. It's you.
Squint to see the cities on the
You
island.
can on Caillou, Revachol.
Yeah.
A single black star on Ozon, Fondelier, and Vilmandu on archipelagos, Croyan Morin, Villiers, on Seminine, Olduvai, and on Laurentide, Deora of the Seven Seas. Lost little pearls of light, tiny fires in the dark. 850 million people live on these little dots, an oceanic world of culture and commerce torn apart by history.
Less than 1 billion people live in this world.
Dang.
The ocean breaks apart into a tangle of cosines and azimuths, all pointing into pale nothingness. Windy is the north azimuth. Grad is the northeast azimuth. Samara is the east azimuth. Zeo is the west azimuth. Isolas, they're called. Connections to other worlds. Words past the Insulindian, unknown to you. You only know you've never been there. You have little idea what they are. Distant stars, gods. But looking at them makes you feel almost non-existent. Whatever they are, the Isolas are immeasurably large compared to you, and very, very far away. Perhaps they are gods. Gods
No.
of distance and outer dust.
You know what? I don't want to talk to her anymore. Had an important experience. Time to go look at this thing.
Yes.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Oh no.
Nothing. Now please go back to
Oh no.
Don't you feel compelled
Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become. You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones.
No, is she a
and
voodoo
straw.
priestess?
Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye
Gross.
sockets stares at you.
Oh no.
This is a traditional Seminese ward, meant to provide protection against ill luck, bad dreams, curses, and other supernatural scourges.
Oh no.
Inhabitants of Ile de Fantôme, the Seminine Islands down south.
Oh my god, are they
Aside from
travelers?
poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut.
Alright, let's alienate this lady.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences.
This is it. This is how we die.
She looks
This is
at
it.
me, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books?
We just bought a book, lady. We just bought the perv
No,
book.
it's just a storeroom for the employees, I told you. Now please step away from the curtains.
Man, I'm a police officer.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Frail, suddenly.
What?
Not robust enough to contain its slippery darkness.
Oh, lady. And now we have to say our Cthulhu thing.
Even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir.
Oh. Right. I don't care. You can't stop me. I'm opening it. I'm gonna open it.
Don't Cthulhu open the curtains.
Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
There is something mysterious about the curtains.
See, even your spider sense is tingling.
The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
Rip them apart.
This time,
There you
ignore the curtains for now.
What do you think? You want to ignore him? He's scared of the darkness?
We got here. I mean, we got the mind for it, maybe.
I got this. Fuck you.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards. Your shadow looming over it like an omen.
You fool, what have we
I warned
done?
you, you're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
We've ruined this world.
I'm walking forward.
We have no protection.
Got this. There's a vaguely androgynous portrait of a man here.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. Only an echo. No one is there. A hollowed-out, dark echo.
We can't even open it anyway.
I'm gonna break in this door.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no. We could die if we do anything.
Shoot. Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't you know that things like that hurt?
Oh, jeez.
For being this weak and disappointing.
No, we're rock stars.
Are you alright? These looked pretty intense and painful, I must admit.
Ran body first at the door.
What is going on there? Are you really trying to break down the back door?
Oh my
I
god.
warn you, don't tempt the spirits, officer. Don't tempt the spirits, or you'll damage the holy wards on the door.
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door, however. It's still locked and closed,
Let's
covered
get
in
it.
dozens of little charms and trinkets.
Let's get out of here.
I'm a superstar.
Superstar.
Look at this beautiful art.
Oh,
The
badass.
world isn't ready for a rock and roll cop. No one wants their state monopoly on violence to be mixed with celebrity worship. They claim to know it would be dangerous for detectives to rise to the ranks of demigods and have sexual encounters with barely legal cover girls. It would be insane, they say. To all this, you say, fuck off and die, in a cool voice. Have no idea how good these cops are gonna get. They're gonna crack 20 cases a day. In the future, cops will be like astrophysicists, or prime ministers, or prophets. And you're the first one.
Badass.
The price of self-delusion is logic. But there's a bunch of learning caps raised. That's interesting. So you can be better at composure and suggestion.
At least it went down
I'm a
from
superstar.
1 to 2. Or from 2 to 1.
Let's see. Next. Oh, my shoulder. In the
Yeah.
real world, my shoulder still hurts. Lady, let me in through that
Hurt
door.
yourself now. I told you not to mess around back there. What are you even trying to accomplish, you fool? You're only making things worse. Stop it. Be compelled to look at the books. Go to them.
Oi, lady.
Annette, help me get through the door.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
No, I'm here to get through that damn door. One way or another. I'll get it. You'll see. But perhaps in the next episode.
Yeah, we did some good